Namaste and good evening, everybody. I was asked to do a reading on the Siddhashram, and I really have not heard much, if anything, about this place. It sounds wonderful, and all we can do is see what happens. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with this reading. Okay, so this place really does exist. It is hidden deep within the Himalayas, away from the human eye. There's a really nice light feeling about the pendulum, yet it has quite a bit of substance to it as well. And, okay, so gods come here, goddesses, Buddhas, and those that have vanquished all demons, so to speak, or any energies that resonate of something other than the pure self. They do walk this land. They breathe in this land. They sit here within this holy place and are present there. Okay, time here is spent within stillness. There's no shadows here whatsoever. And the energies that live here do move forward into humanity to bless humanity. I can see some very light sparkling rain, like it rains its mercy down on humanity. And those that are open can feel the energy of it. I mean, not necessarily within themselves feeling like this is the blessing of this place, this paradise, but just feel the blessing, you know, of the heavens, really. Okay, so it is there giving that blessing. And not all that paths that are in moksha will come to this place. I do see some bodies moving about, you know, just some. Those very divine beings have a place here. And some that are in body too come and go here, and they know of this place, but these people are hidden away from the human eye. You're not going to hear of them or see them on the internet or read about them. They just, you know, it's a very mysterious, secret, mystic place, really in the heart of the mountain, or you know, it rests here, and it will eternally. It will be protected from any of the, you know, energies that are of the world and drama. Okay, so it does indeed exist, and very interesting that it is indeed a physical place. So that's very good to know. That's good news. So, okay, so let's see if there's anything else about this place that we need to know. It is saying no. And what we can do is see if we can connect in with the master energy, or the energy that's here, and get some pointings, or get, okay, right away it's saying yes, and that was quick. Okay, so with the energy, or with the energy that's working here, there will be made a connection between, you know, here and this paradise place, like a psychic bridge or a connection, a link is made, and we can get a feeling of whatever knowledge lives here, and kind of, you know, the feeling is have it manifest or flower out. Okay, so cycles. So Master speak now, and he's here. He plants himself on the earth, heavy in connection there. And and like a Buddha statue that is very solid. Okay, the master light is like that, and this master speak now like that, through that heaviness of earth-based knowledge, of knowledge of the ethers, of knowledge of the angels, knowledge of the heart, knowledge of the non-dual blessing. Okay, this is the master that's here in that kind of like a rock formation. Concrete is the word. Concrete, without you know, just isn't going to budge from that place. Very solid. And so he's here, and we'll listen, and we'll make his presence known. Okay, so what is felt is questions. What is questions for this one? And with this, there will be a feeling of answers that come, and with this master knowing what these questions are for the aching heart of humanity, some of them, and wants to bring forward something that may be helpful there. Okay, so it's a very, again, a solid presence there, and it's large. It's you can't miss it. Okay. Okay, so questions that come from aching heart of humanity are more like suffering feeling, like how do I release myself or come above this suffering feeling, or this daily heaviness of feeling bogged down with drama and responsibility, and wanting to be in a different space in mind, you know, really, and it, this is what the master is feeling in the heart of the humanity, and what he says now, and one can see this balancing. Okay, it's just balanced suddenly. Okay, so he speak across this bridge that's been created with his words, as they are like words of one that again has come to know the true self, the true self, which is one that is uncluttered, one that is free of any attachments. And this is the one here. He will not be understood easily, maybe, I don't know, with logic. Okay, so he wants to give that message that logic is not the way to understand the heart. Okay, the heart speaks with another type of knowing that rests much deeper than that. It rests in the still waters, like the ocean, in the depths of it. Okay, the other is above that, and in a way saying above, more transient surface. Okay, this is the depth of the heart, is a different knowing, a different type of knowledge. And so this one needs to know that whatever movement is in your brain or in your head for the day, the drama that's happening, is surface. Okay, so if this is what one is filling one's mind with continuously, then one has to find a way to sink down further, because there's something else down there to be found. Okay, to be found. And so this is very much what many are involved in, or just gravitating to these surface energies that are constantly running, like a running stream that you can never put together in a way that it feels like it stays with you and brings peace. Okay, so he is here then, this master, solid in his nature, solid, concrete in his nature. Okay, like a mountain, truly unmoving, unchanging, this master this one that's here, this solid one. Okay, so he is not wanting others to feel like a quick solution can come, like his words will give you something that will just be like snap your fingers magic, like, you know, you need to put your, you know, I just see kind of a shovel, like someone with a shovel. You have to shovel it out. You have to do the work of clearing away whatever is in there that is creating these troubles for you, this drama, because without your efforts, nothing can be done in a magic way. So even with life the way it is, find way to do this. So the feeling, do it, okay? Be not so caught up in this storyline that you catch yourself in all the time, for it is not going to serve you well. Okay, so Master speaking, I'm here as one that has cleared the obstructions away with surrender, with opening. You know, see arms open, completely open, you know, chest open, breathing in the air, head back. I mean, not in this constriction and tight way with arms, you know, tight around my heart. I mean, I'm open in my presence. I'm open in my listening. I'm open in my senses. I'm open with my hands not grasping, with my nothing hardened in there. I'm here. I'm open. This is what to do. Okay, don't be afraid of energy entering you. It will not harm you. Can only be life, which does not have this darkened energy, except if you make it that way. World is world. Okay, world is my world is my playground. Okay, this is what's called Leela. World is my playground. Like, you know, it's not anything that I find different than myself. I find myself everywhere and in all things, and I am there in all things. I am living in all things. I am not anything but all things, you know, all life. So have yourself be clear, be well. Okay, anything else? So let's see with questions that come. So where to start? Where to start planting your feet? You know, where to start walking. You know, you want to walk a straight path and into the, within grace. Okay, within grace. And grace has to do with something other than the coming from somewhere other than the personal self. You know, it's beyond that, and so just open to that. Okay, one can see this going down. It's very heavy. Okay, so and very balanced and heavy. A little bit of a tremor to it. Okay. See if we can get anything else, or if we should end it here. So yes, there's more. Okay, so with this energy, this way of connection. Okay, that's really important. A connection. Okay, connect up to energies that feel blessed. Connect there. Spend your time there. Spend your, I guess, give your heart there. You know, give your all there. Whatever is feeling blessed to you, whatever rings of that. Okay. So this is a paradise here. So come home, people, to this home, this heart. And don't, go out into other avenues. Come here to this land, this paradise land where, you know, um, there is something other than who you feel you are. You're not that. Okay, and it's just going to balance. I feel like this could, go on for a while. So we could always do another section if anyone's interested. But right now there's a lot of balancing. There's a heaviness, really, with this connection. That's what came forward, was just a balancing in the pendulum. You can really feel it. It's a wonderful feeling. And I think I'm going to leave this here for now, because sometimes things can go too much where, you sort of lose it, where people aren't able to really focus. So let's just leave this here for now. I hope it was helpful, and see what happens next with this. Okay, so thank you for asking me to do this this reading. It was nice, and I hope all are well, and have a good evening. Namaste. Good night.